Oh no, they were really sweet.
Chat. Yeah, I have my rule in my community is nobody gets to be edgier than me. That's my threshold. Because one thing I'm really cautious of is that there are a lot of, okay, so you know Gamergate, right?
Yeah, vaguely. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, because there were a lot of like skeptic, concerned, political agitators who are concerned about the SJWs taking over video games. A lot of these people were at least ostensibly liberal. They don't believe that they don't want to bring back slavery or want to bring back apartheid. They don't think women should be locked up in the house barefoot, and pregnant. But because they were, put it lightly, fucking idiots, they let their communities trend much farther right than they did. And for that reason, I'm very cautious of the idea that edginess can be sort of an invitation to reactionaries into my community. So that's the rule. It's as edgy as me and no further. Anyone more edgy than that, you're out, or you have to tone it down. The Discord is actually like my Discord. I swear to God, these people hate me. Every time I go there, it's people complaining about how problematic I am. But I would rather have a community complaining about how problematic I am than a community telling me it was epic and based when I shouted down that non-binary streamer I talked to, and how it was, cringe that they weren't, I don't know, whiter. I don't know, whatever analogous, comparison you want to make. So that's the line that I draw. I think it's a reasonably fair one. As long as people can agree I'm not a reactionary, nobody can say my community is.
Yeah, I heard a lot of things about you. And then what's interesting is I ended up meeting a fair amount of your community, and I was like, dang, these people are actually a little bit like a bunch of sweethearts.
They're meanest to me.
They're meanest to you. Oh. Well, I mean,
I do think a lot of characterizations of myself that float around the internet are fairly dishonest, or at the very least misrepresentative of the kind of platform that I run here. Like when people talk about me having a reactionary community, I don't know what they're going on about. If anything, my community is too sensitive for me. I let slip the R slur a time or two. The chat just starts yelling at me. Good behavior on their part, but in the moment I'm like, come on guys, I'm trying to have fun over here. So I don't get the characterization of a reactionary community. If anything, I appreciate it. It keeps me in check a little bit. Maybe I'd be too edgy without them. It's easy to be edgy when you do what I do, because edginess will always drive attention in a way that sort of placid calmness can't. And that makes it a bit of a monetary incentivization that is fairly alluring, I think. So I guess I appreciate them being little babies.
Well, chat, thank you for keeping Vaush in check. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. That's nice though. Yeah. I've never thought of that before, like your chat being less edgy than you. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's a good policy.
Yeah, because, you and I agree, keeping control of your community is like one of the most important parts of doing any kind of online advocacy, Even if we assume... Oh, sorry.
No, I interrupted you. I didn't realize.
Oh, yeah, but I talk forever. I swear I say that every time I talk to somebody, I feel bad because I don't do this with other people. I don't go on shows or anything. I just yell at a mic for 4 hours. I'm not used to talking to other people. So when I do, I invariably talk forever until they get a chance. So please go, and then I'll ramble.
I totally understand. I was just going to say, do you feel... I mean, how many people are here right now? I don't even know.
Probably about 2,000, maybe?
Yeah. So do you feel that it's still possible to keep some level of control over your community at that level?
Some tiers of it. My website chat and the Discord, yes, definitely. The YouTube chat I have given up on. YouTube chat, I think most days is pretty okay, but it gets infiltrated with Nazis anytime I talk about certain political figures. I don't even bother. We ban the worst ones, but I don't consider them part of my the social net of my community. If anything, I'm glad they're there because it means that my rhetoric reaches people who disagree with me, who are of course where my rhetoric needs to be concentrated towards.
Mhm.
My Discord has like 7,000 people, but I think active users would probably be in the less than 1,000. They're pretty okay. Getting past this point, though, I don't know how you could control a community much larger than this. Destiny doesn't control his.
That's what I was thinking of, yeah.
Yeah, his Reddit and Discord have as many progressives as they do reactionaries, as many liberals as they do, illiberals. He clearly either can't do it or isn't willing to do it, which means that there's either a threshold that can't be overcome without insanely aggressive moderation, or that he just isn't interested. It's probably a mix of both,